Final Fantasy 16 Live Part 30. Let's go steal the thumbnail from somebody. Oh yeah, when I left off I was on this ship. This is a pretty cool part. Hold on. Just gotta steal the thumbnail real quick. Okay, piss off. All this bullshit that pops up. PS5 is already filling up with dust and I haven't even had it a month yet. Alright, can you hear me? Okay, sweet, you can hear me. Let's get into it. I'm gonna look around here. Interesting. Yeah, these are sail ships, pirate ships, whatever you want to call them. Got some barrels back here. This is a really clean deck. Not really anything on it. Oh, there's an item back here though. What is it? 2 sharp fangs?
Fight at last. We're all going to die.
Whoa.
Need to hurry.
I think the ship is shaking for some reason. Whoa, no. That's our ship. What's going on over there?
No! There he is! He wants him alive! Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Splash damage attack. Oh. Rail poke stop.
Stop it! Garuda! Who will steer the ship?
Ugh! Fuck. Come on, man. We got this guy. We got him. Pretty good. almost got that guy, whatever. I don't know where he is. He's coming up behind me. Are you kidding me? Ah. Oops. I can't even hit him either. Game's broken.
She must be here somewhere.
Where's Jill? We need to find Jill. We came from down there. We'll go down the other way. See what I can find. First, I'm gonna get this. This is the way we came. There's no way to enter it from this way? No, I gotta go down. Alright. That's the only way to get into that area. That's where Jill is, I guess. She's up and down. People are dead. I don't know why. They're friendly. What happened?
Come on, get up! Enough of this! The king can fight his own battles! She won't take us yet. Many of us.
Oh! Stay down.
Jill!
You came.
Get
She's
back!
still alive.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Oh, it's this guy. He can float.
In earnest, then.
Huh. What? It was that powerful? Just placed a giant hole in the water? What? Isn't that the ship we're on? The fuck? How is it staying split apart? That doesn't make any sense. What? Alright, I guess there's no such thing as gravity in this game.
Can you go on?
I think so.
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense.
But to where?
Oh great, what's this? What's this guy, the king? It's the king!
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve. Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Oh.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do.
Well, I've fought worse than this guy.
To remind you of your duty.
Oh, but I'm out of potions. I forgot to restock on potions before this fight. Never mind, this will still be a pretty hard fight without those potions.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
Oh.
All this fire and fury, but for what? Stopping
Come on.
the light. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily reached, I have seen enough. If reason
What's he
cannot
doing?
sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might.
Oh, that's annoying. Click the wrong button. I hate when I do that. Radiant Iron Flash.
Will assume
Oh no.
the mantle you've been
I
given.
couldn't stop him. I couldn't stop him. There's no way I could have
Thus
stopped
is
him.
the light of hope severed.
What the fuck?
You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations. shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Clive bested? That's a mission title or a quest title? What the fuck? Yeah, he did get bested for a second time by the same guy. Whoa. That's awesome.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so low. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive.
Oh my god, I knew she was gonna say that.
You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Sure. If this is what you want, then...
Damn, he's gonna take her power.
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
So he's gonna get the ice? I don't really see why he needs that though, like he's already got a fuck ton of powers in his
This
arsenal.
burden. I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
I mean, this shit's kind of dumb. He doesn't need her power. He already has like 5 other powers, bro. What? This doesn't make no sense.
If I am to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
Clive, your dick is hard.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Oh shit. I mean, I don't want to see that shit. That's kind of cringe. No. The ship didn't sink.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
Hell yeah.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
We're gonna take out the last mother crystal. The last motherfucker. I just got another achievement. Oh no, we're going back to the hideaway. I thought we were going to the mother crystal. Fuck. How long is this goddamn game?
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with a Kashyyyk.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. The power of ice. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Oh, nice. What does it do? Oh,
I
that's
should visit Joshua.
pretty cool.
Soon.
Oh yeah. Let's equip that. I'll get rid of. I mean, this is probably the worst one. So let's Shiva. Okay, and then can I? Giga Flare is actually useful. This this? Launch multiple shards of ice. I know, but I like, yeah, I need Judgment Bolt. Wait. Okay, I'll keep that, and then I'll get rid of this. Right, yeah. Which one's it? Yeah, I got Judgment Bolt. Pile drive, I need pile drive, and then, okay, the ice one seems pretty powerful. I think I have 2 more to unlock, and then that'll be it. So, what should I get rid of? Let me see. Well, I'm not using any. I need more abilities. What's this one? Summon a winter storm that freezes enemies in place within a radius before knocking them back. I mean, I don't know how good that one's gonna be. So I'll max that one out for now. Until I have enough to max the other one out. Oops, wait. Yeah, that's the one that I'm using. Okay.
I will allow it.
I'm gonna go try that out. Holy shit, do I got a lot of side missions I need to do. Oh my god. I got 5 side missions. I mean, I could skip them, but I ain't doing that. I never skip no side missions. I'm not gonna start now, but god damn. 5 side missions before the next main quest. It's gonna be like 2 hours worth of side missions. Holy fuck. I am not looking forward to that. Using our ice ability in the desert. Hell yeah, the ice ability is pretty good. Let's try it on this bird thing. And I like how it brings it towards you after you use it. That's pretty cool. Oops, that's gonna be way too powerful. Total overkill. Yeah. Alright, let's get on with these side quests. I tried that. I tried the ice ability. Which one should I start with? I guess I'll start with this side quest. Oh god, man. I am not looking forward to doing this many side quests.
Everything's back the way it was. I don't know how.
Take that, you naughty thing!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together. Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm.
Cool.
Our stores are full and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
Nay there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be, until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Alright.
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
Better check yourself before you Shrek yourself.
What's the difference between a lord and a man?
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnes by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together.
Yeah, fuck. Goddamn.
All right.
Yeah, come here. Pile up, and then I'll use pile drive. Pile drive! Get him, get him, get him. I'm a way higher level than these guys. Easy. See, all my attacks are kind of overkill. All my good attacks are overkill for these things, so I don't even bother to use my good attacks on these things. So that's kind of the thing about having all the good attacks. Well, let me do a little bit of editing here on my attack stats. So this one's a basic one, so can I get... This one's called Pile. Yeah, Pile Drive and Mesmerize are both. I don't really like... Hold on, I'm gonna reset. I mean, I like it, but I want to try this one out. Let's try this out. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's gonna do some damage. Okay. Yeah. And then I haven't put any points in those ones, so okay. I'm gonna have to get more ability points to max out Cold Snap, it's called. Let's try out the new ability I just unlocked. We should try it out on these things. It's gonna be overkill probably, but oh. Oh yeah. Oh, that's way overkill. Okay, so it does have splash damage, that's also good to know. If I would have been closer, I could have taken them all out at once. And it was complete overkill. I hit them in the first phase, killed them in the first phase of that ability. It didn't even get to the second phase. The second phase is the strongest part. Got him. Let's see what this cold snap thing does. So it can let me dodge from side to side like this. Okay. If I max that out, I can probably do it a bit faster. Oh, look at that. I think it makes decoys too. Sweet. That's pretty cool. And this ice stuff is awesome.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and
Alright, let's try splash damage on all these guys. Oh. Oh.
Take his head off.
I think I'm the one taking your head off, bro. Oh, that's gonna be overkill. Easy. I'm gonna be level 43 soon.
I better let Victor know.
Shit. Where are you? I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
I mean, it's pretty obvious we were branded too. Just look at our face. Can no one in this world really tell? It's pretty obvious. A giant burn mark on our face.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it.
Ooh.
Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running.
But we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill, Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
Let's start with some of the claims that Donald Trump previously made about this. A lot of these, I think, will ring a bell.
Stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
100% sure. Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, shortly after I win the presidency, I will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled, and we'll do it quickly. Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, shortly after I win the presidency, I will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled.
None of the stalls are planted this time.
Ukraine and Russia, I will get them to settle that war very quickly, even before I become president, as a president-elect. Ukraine and Russia, the stupidity with which I will get that negotiated and ended before I ever take office. I'll do it after the election as president-elect. We get a settlement in 24 hours, and even now I can solve that in 24 hours.
So, 24 hours. Within 24 hours of becoming president-elect, or at least the peace talks would start within 24 hours of president-elect, and then the war would be over within 24 hours of becoming president. Well, none of it is going to happen. Ukraine envoy Keith Kellogg, who is Donald Trump's designee to take care of this, says the new goal is to end the war within 100 days of the start of Donald Trump's presidency. February, March, April, plus 10 days. I guess May 1st is the new deadline. And at that point, Trump can say, turns out it's a little more complicated than I thought. Who knew that this would be so difficult? Here's Keith Kellogg saying 24 hours. No.
We'll set the conditions for the president, and then he'll eventually get to a position where he'll be talking to President Putin, and also President Zelensky as well. And I think they're going to come to a solvable solution.
A solvable?
Trump,
Get used to Trump reneging on his promises. Lower egg prices. Turns out it's going to be a little bit difficult. Ending the war in Ukraine within 24 hours of whatever, that's not going to happen either. And as is always the case, 24 hours, 24 days, 100 days. 100 days is not unreasonable. It's just not what Trump promised he would do. Where is the plan? There are no details. If there's no framework, it's not me saying we need to know every detail. This is just like with healthcare. This is just like with the wall Mexico's way of war. This is just like the Israeli that the real strategy here might involve Trump delaying Ukraine's NATO membership by 20 years in exchange for peacekeepers and weapons. And that's the classic everybody loses other than Vladimir Putin type of deal, because if that's the sort of arrangement Trump makes, the fact that Ukraine is going to get weapons means that Putin can justify continuing the aggression. And Putin also gets to keep Ukraine out of NATO for a period of time, which is something he also wants. And the Kremlin has happened. Steve has already signaled that they're ready to go. Why would they? Trump's plan sounds like a gift to Putin. Roll back NATO, give Russia leverage and a justification for continuing to want to, and of course European allies are getting Trump's team doesn't seem to know what they're doing. One official said to avoid comparisons to the fight in Afghanistan wall, which is a translation of worrying this is going to become and even Trump's supposed friends are already hedging. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni recently met with Trump, I think at Mar-a-Lago, said she doesn't believe the United States is going to abandon Ukraine. But she is saying nothing about any of Trump's timelines. The 24 hours before, the 24 hours after, the 100 days, none of it. And European leaders are practically begging the United States to stay engaged because they know that if the U.S. pulls support, Putin wins, and it will embolden every single authoritarian out there. We spoke to Ann Applebaum last week about that, and that's exactly what's happening here is classic Trump. The 24-hour solution was never real. It was a campaign promise. It was meant to sound tough. It was meant to be repeated by Trump's low-information acolytes at rallies when Luke Beasley would go and interview them. But now that he's facing the reality of governance, the goalposts start to shift. First it was a day. Then it's a day after being sworn in. Now it's 100 days as the personal and professional goal of Kellogg, who's going to be in charge. 100 weeks, maybe, is going to be the next thing. And this is the same thing we've seen from Trump all along.
None of the
Big
stalls are
claims,
planted this time, thanks.
no substance, no plan, no accountability when the promises fall apart, and usually moving on to something else. So if you thought the first term was chaotic and bad, and it was, the sequel is really shaping up to be a bigger disaster, and there are two layers of lies. The first one is, Trump was going to do it within a day of becoming president-elect. Now, it's within a day of becoming president, except that's already been canceled. It wouldn't be a surprise to me if this continues for years, just like it already has. If Trump manages to end it, then I will give him credit. Of course, if he manages to end it by giving Putin everything, it's not really going to be a super exciting thing to write home about, that's for sure. Men in the audience, this is for you. One of our new sponsors.
Piss off. I don't give a fuck.
This community can help you break free.
Bitch.
It's not about
Suck my dick.